Hello everyone. Welcome to Poesy's e-learning and certification services. This is a new video session in the Internet of Intelligent Things series. And in this session, you will learn how to devise a perfect IoT data strategy. Creating a data strategy is the most crucial factor that determines success of an IoT project. The key to architect a perfect IoT solution is follow your data. A better understanding of data, its sources, and impact on decision making determine success of an IoT project. Key considerations to data collection are relevancy. For example, location is most important data variable to report an accident. Sufficiency means amount of data required to make decision. Data should be collected in required volume or quantity to enable decision making process. One more thing, machine learning algorithms perform better when you feed more data. The third consideration is obviously quality of data. As we know, more is not always merrier. Data should be clean, accurate, and insightful. The business logic referred to computations performed on data to extract actionable insights. This also involves selection of analytical approaches, descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive, one of them or a combination of them. The final outcome is always an action. For example, an event notification generation and delivery, or predicting a machine's breakdown. Actions have to be profitable, consistent, and accurate. So once you have created your data strategy, the next step is implementation of it. Let's find out how to do that. As I explained, it requires a set of operations to be performed on data to generate an action. All the operations required to generate an action based on available data is performed by software application deployed on computing nodes in a reliable, resilient, and secure networked environment. These networks could be local, not necessarily connected to the internet, or global, means connected to the internet. The set of operations performed by the applications logically forms a closed loop. This involves data collection, aggregation, processing, analysis, and finally decision making. The next and most crucial factor that determines success of an IoT initiative is closing the computing loop. So based on our discussion so far, we know that applying analytics to extract actionable business insights is one of the critical aspects of the IoT data strategy. Other critical aspect is managing data flow, storage, and computing. Data could be stored and processed either at the device itself or at the gateway or at the cloud. We refer to these computing models as embedded, edge, and cloud computing. The decision to choose one or a combination of these computing paradigms largely depend on latency, security, and cost factors. To enable real-time decision making and action, keep computing as close to your sources as possible. That means you should close the computing loop as early as possible in your deployment. The best point to deploy computations is device itself. Means embedded computing can offer you low latency, quick decision making, it is more secure, and it costs less. But because of resource constrained nature of microcontrollers and other computers used to build IoT endpoints, this may not be possible. This is why computations is offloaded to a local gateway or to cloud platform. We'll continue our discussion to learn more about it. Where should we put our data and deploy computations? So stay tuned for more informative discussions. Stay in touch. Happy learning.